Okay, round 3, Vintage Mythic Society weekly event. We're 2-0, get the pair down to the 1-1 Breach player. Our opponent is on Monastery Mentor Breach. I don't know why this isn't like in some kind of order here. But you know, Underworld Breach, Brain Freeze, Pyroblasts, yada yada yada. Very normal, very boring. Let's do this. Let's keep. We got the Narcomoeba pitching the Force of Will, just as we intended. Do they have any negations? They have 1 negation, so we will cast on Ancestral on their upkeep. Because they are playing a negation. You gotta respect the Force of Negation. Always respect the Force of Negation. I'm gonna hold... There's no Lavinias in their deck, so I'm gonna hold... Well, I guess I can draw into Flusterstorm, so I'm not gonna hold this Lotus. This exposes this Lotus to a main deck Shattering Spree if they have it, but I actually don't see one, but it's a little hard to tell because everything is out of order. So I think it's pretty safe to play this Lotus here in case I draw Flusterstorm and want to counter their Ancestral. Ancestral Recall, target myself. All right, I have a Brainstorm, I have a Vampiric, lots of goodies. Got fetches for my Brainstorm. I like where we're at in life right now. That's a lot of Moxen. Mentor. Yeah, I'm going to counter that one. Seems like a good way to lose this game. They want to counter back. It means we have more shots of doing our thing. I'm going to draw and cast Brainstorm on my turn. Like a Demonic Hermit Druid right now. And then Vamp for a Force of Will. Can also just Brainstorm right now. I feel like brainstorming right now is better. Living Wish. I got rid of 2 lands. So I think I'm going to go... Living Wish for a Hermit Druid. They don't have any Dazes, right? No Dazes. I mean, I could die to Breach combo, I guess. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to Living Wish for a Hermit Druid and then Vamp for a Fluster on my upkeep. Well, I don't know. I'm Vamp for something. I haven't decided yet. They have 1 Lightning Bolt in their deck. We have a Cabal Therapy that we can still hit and 3 Narcomoebas to hit. So we can beat Force of Will. If they have both Force of Will and Force of Negation, I would have to figure out a way to beat Force of Negation. But they have nothing, so we win, which I like to see. All right, so now sideboarding. They get to bring in Needle, Pyroblast, Rav Trap, Surgical Extraction. So they're going to bring in the same thing as our last opponent with 2 Surgical Extraction, 3 Rav Trap, and 1 Pithing Needle. Maybe Pyroblast and Sprite Dragon, depending on how they feel. We are going to just keep 1 trophy in for Needle, and we're going to resubmit our 75 because we're pre-boarded. I mean, you can technically play like Surgicals or something against Breach, but I don't like that typically. We have the option to Living Wish for a Bog if we want to, which I think is a nice play, but not a crazy play. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at, being a combo deck with 2 Flusterstorms. I wonder if this deck should still play 2 Thassa's Oracle in the main deck. Kind of hard to justify with 4 Living Wishes. Yeah, the Uro might become a Mana Gorger Hydra. It could become like a Questing Beast. I kind of think I want like a green dude. Maybe like a Mistcutter Hydra or something. I don't know. The round start? The round started like a little while ago, I think. All right, game 2. I've got... Yeah, I mean, this looks reasonable. So they don't have any more removal, right? They just have one lightning bolt. I might just go for Hermit Druid. Yo, what is up, my dude? Happy vacation. Yo, 4 months.
4 months, Pog.
Powerful wizard, appreciate it. Hope you're got your PS5 and you're just gonna live up your week and a half off. It's been nice not going into work the last 3 days. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a Hermit Druid here. I theoretically could get a Witch and Vamp for like an Athasa or something, but you went in? Oh, crazy. There's probably 0 people in, right? I can't imagine there was anyone at work today. All right, chat. If I go to my next turn here, how do I beat a Rav Trap or a Surgical Extraction? I guess I could Vamp for a Mental Misstep to beat Surgical. Yeah, I just left at lunch. Fair. Absolutely fair. All right, chat. How do I beat this here? How do I beat this? If I Vamp for a Misstep, that beats Surgical Extraction. I can't beat Rav Trap though. I don't think I can beat a Rav Trap. Maybe what I should do is I should just Vamp for a Thassa's Oracle. I can't Vamp for a Daze. I can't play a Fluster is the problem. I will have 0 mana. So if they have Surgical, I can beat it with a Misstep. What I can also do is just wait 1 more turn and go for Thassa's Oracle. It doesn't play around their combo very well, and it doesn't play around Lightning Bolt very well. I could go for Gush, and at least that would let me have outs. I could just get a Probe, and then I'll know. That's kind of lit, actually. Yeah, what if I do that? What if I Vamp for a Probe? That might just be stupid. I don't know. Is that stupid, chat? Oh, they have... Why are they Surgical? Okay. So do they have 2 pieces of interaction? So they're stopping my vampiric by surgicaling? And they took all my well, maybe they think that I don't have a land. Maybe they think I don't have a land. There's no way they would surgical there if they didn't have a second one, right? I feel like there's no way they would surgical if they didn't have a second one, if they understand how the combo works. All right, I'm gonna wait. So, because I have an active brainstorm, I feel like it's very unlikely that they surgical without backup. Because surgical would have killed me there if they held it. The combo works is I mill over my entire deck, put 4 Narcomoebas into play, and then Dread Return a Thassa's Oracle. So if they just surgical extract my Narcomoebas with the trigger on the stack, I lose. Now I can't force of will their interaction, so I do have to get a little creative, but I feel like with a brainstorm and a fetch land, it's like kind of worth. Sure. I mean, they only have 1 card left in hand. All right, they found a Needle. Needle's gonna stop Hermit Druid. I don't know. I kind of liked my idea of Vamp for Probe. I thought that was pretty reasonable. All right, so now I have to answer a Needle to use my Hermit Druid, which is annoying. They have 1 card. I mean, they might have just surgical to stop my draw, and maybe that was their play. It just feels like that's not a play they would make, you know? All right, now I have Consult. Or I can just Narset on this turn. I think I would rather just Narset on this turn. It looks like they only had a surgical. Living Wish. Yeah, it's a good one. They have Mystic Sanctuary now. For whatever that is worth. I could get a Witch. I could get a Uro. I could get a True Name. I could get an Oracle. What do I want to get? I'm not 100% sure. Think I want to get a combo piece. I guess a Witch is a piece I can actually play. Yeah, they're a combo deck. They can easily beat both Narset and Uro. They're playing Breach combo. Think I want a Witch. Which is which? Dig. I want to dig. That was a terrible dig. I guess I'm gonna just take. Oh, I tapped badly. I guess I have to take Jet now. Whoops. Yeah, they had Rav Trap. All right, we played this game correctly. So they had Surgical and Rav Trap, which is why they played the way they played, which makes perfect sense. And we played well to play around it. All right. Okay, so now I have a Sanctuary as well, which I did forget about when I was exiling cards here. I should not have exiled my Living Wishes. That was a mistake. I forgot I had a Surgical Extraction. Sorry, I forgot that I had a Flooded Strand. All right, so what I could do now. No, I can't actually do that now. Never mind. Yo, Yama, thanks for the host. Big old host. I appreciate that. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome, everybody. We are playing in the Vintage Society. No, I keep saying that. It's the Vintage Mythic Society weekly event. So I think I want to see if I can get this Time Walk. Think so. So what this card does is it lets me discard a card and cast a Demonic Consultation. I have 2 Living Wishes left in my deck. So theoretically, what I can do here is I can put a Time Walk back on top of my deck, Time Walk, and then Witch for a Thassa's Oracle. A Living Wish, and then Living Wish for a Thassa's Oracle, and then on the next turn, play the Oracle and then play the Witch. That should work, theoretically. I think that works. I wish I had left the Living Wish in my yard. Then I could just Mystic Sanctuary it back, but I forgot. So here, if I go Time Walk, and then Wish for Living Wish, I think would have to have not drawn a counter spell, but. And then Living Wish for Oracle. And then on my next turn, I draw, I play my Oracle, trigger on the stack, activate Witch, naming naming any card I don't have, mill out my entire deck, and I win the game. Ooh, that was interesting. We had to play around double Graveyard Hate. Very nice. Very nice. This deck is very strong. And it was very strong the last time I played around with it. The problem with the deck was I assumed that it was worse than playing Doomsday, which is probably still true. when you think about it a little harder, it's probably still true. No, I'm probably gonna watch other matches, Slasher. I play this Wednesday event for fun. It's basically like an F&M, right? It's like a very, very low cost to enter, and just get to play some fun Magic. Yeah, so this is the deck we're playing. We're playing a Hermit Druid combo deck with Living Wish. So Hermit Druid says reveal cards until you reveal a basic land. Put all the cards that you revealed into your graveyard. So you play no basic lands. So what this does is it just mills over your deck. When you mill over your deck, you mill over 4 Narcomoebas. Milling over 4 Narcomoebas, put them into play, therapy away their Force of Will, dread return your Thassa's Oracle, and win. You also have the ability to Living Wish for the Hermit Druid, or the Oracle, or a Divining Witch, which is basically a Demonic Consultation on a stick. The combo there is you play a Thassa's Oracle with its trigger on your stack, you use the Divining Witch, or you play Demonic Consultation, naming a card that's not in your deck, and you flip over your entire deck. And then you win with the Thassa's Oracle trigger. And then there's also a bunch of, restricted blue cards and green cards. So Okay. I needed to... Yo, SBO. Thank you for gifting 2 subs. You're a powerful wizard. Appreciate that.